Hi, and welcome to this week's Unplugged weekly video tip with Socially Exceptional. This week we're going to talk about YouTube and how you can optimize your videos and your channel so it is seen and people view your videos more. So just for a little background, YouTube is the second largest search engine next to Google. You have over 400 billion unique people visiting every month to this site, with almost 4 billion hours worth of video that is watched each month. So this is huge. People are using YouTube to find out anything from how to change brakes on a car to make their business better, or to find recipes, how to make crafts. So the possibilities are endless with YouTube. And there's a couple of things. When you start using YouTube, there are things that are very important that you want to include. This would be to get ranked. You want to have a high number of views. You want people viewing your videos. The title and description of your video is very important. This helps it show up when people are searching for your niche, for your area that you have your video in. And you also are ranked in YouTube based on how many likes or dislikes you have. So when you go and watch a YouTube video, it's down in the small right hand corner, and you can see how many people have rated the video, whether they've liked it or they've disliked it, and it's usually down in the comments area. So how do you make sure that you get these good ratings and that you get seen? What you want to do is make sure that you are using keywords in your tags and in your description when you are uploading your video. You can take keywords from your website, as well as you want to take keywords that are going to be specific to YouTube. You can find some of these keywords and research them a little bit by using the YouTube keyword tool. And then you also would want to bring in keywords from your website, and that'll help tie the two together. And we'll talk about that more later as well. But then what you want to do is make sure that you have that title and description on your video. Your title can only be 70 characters long. So think about your topic and what your keywords are, and really maximize that and try and use those together. Your description is what's going to tell people what your video is about. So you've got 160 characters to do this. Another great opportunity to use your keywords and describe what that video is about using those keywords, okay? And then what you want to be able to do after that is put your URL. Never forget to put your link wherever you're linking people back to. So if you're going to link them back to your website for the product or the service that you're offering, or if you are going to send them to perhaps a Facebook page wherever you want to drive these viewers to, this is the URL that you want to put in that description so that people can click and view more if they want to. The next thing that's important are categories. You can put your video in more than one category. So when you sit down and you're uploading those videos, think about the categories that obviously pertain to your niche and your area, but also think about where some other categories that your video could be important to, and make sure that your video is in that category. You also want to make sure that you are using playlists inside YouTube. You can make playlists of your own videos. You can make playlists of other videos that you think your viewers might be interested in. So as you make videos, you can make a section for, business tips, recipes, music I like. The playlists are up to you, and you get to name those playlists. So this is another great opportunity that you can take your keywords and your descriptions and use those in the titles of your playlist and when you're naming things and describing them. And another thing to remember is that YouTube does allow you to caption your videos. So you can add captions to them as well. This is a great time to use more keywords and more throughout your description as well. And it's always important. Make sure you're always bringing in, if you have a website, you want to be using keywords from your website in these tags, categories, and playlist titles and descriptions. That's very, very important. And the last but most important thing to remember is to always fill out your profile, your about section on YouTube, especially as you begin to load up more videos. So that way people know who you are, what you do. It also allows you to put your links to your your website, your other social media outlets, and any other links that you want to provide in that description area. So this is a great time to send people to other URLs, other places that you want them to visit, as well as for them to learn more about you and for you to really market yourself. So that concludes our session this week on optimizing your YouTube videos and channels, and I look forward to talking with you next week.